In the soft glow of dawn, as the mists cling to rolling hills and coastal marshes, a quiet migration is underway. Towns across the Carolinas are awakening to new voices, new footsteps, and a surge of life seeking promise and peace. These are the destinations everyone is talking about, places where mountain air refreshes the soul and sea breezes whisper of possibility. But what beckons so many to these storied landscapes? Yet, as crowds gather and communities swell, a subtle tension stirs beneath the surface. For every charming main street and sun-dappled vista, there are challenges that remain hidden from the casual observer. Rising costs, shifting cultures, and nature's unpredictable hand all shape the realities of life here. The allure is undeniable, but the truth is far more complex than postcards and travel blogs suggest. So, I invite you to journey with me, across valleys veiled in fog, along rivers winding through time, and into the heart of towns both celebrated and misunderstood. Together, let us uncover the triumphs and trials that define these Carolina havens. For it is only by looking beyond the surface that we truly understand what it means to call these places home. If you're enjoying this journey and want to discover more hidden stories from the Carolinas, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring you even more in-depth explorations of these remarkable towns. Nestled in the embrace of the Blue Ridge Mountains, Asheville has long been a haven for artists, dreamers, and those seeking inspiration among the peaks. Its vibrant downtown pulses with creativity, from lively music venues to artisan markets that spill onto cobblestone streets. The mountain vistas, ever-changing with the seasons, offer moments of profound tranquility, a siren song for those yearning for escape. But as Asheville's reputation flourishes, so too does the tide of newcomers. The city's narrow roads now hum with the constant rhythm of traffic, and housing once abundant is now a precious commodity. Property values rise steadily, pushing out those who can no longer afford the magic that first drew them here. In the shadows of Asheville's renaissance, a quiet struggle unfolds: overcrowding, rising costs, and the delicate balance between growth and preservation. And so, as the sun sets behind the mountains, the question lingers: can Asheville's spirit endure under the weight of its own popularity? Or will the very qualities that made it beloved be lost to time? Along the South Carolina coast, Charleston stands as a testament to the enduring beauty of Southern tradition. Cobblestone lanes wind past pastel-hued homes, and Spanish moss drapes ancient oaks in a timeless embrace. The city's storied past beckons explorers to its grand plantations and bustling waterfront, where echoes of history linger in every brick and breeze. Yet beneath the charm, the city wrestles with forces both natural and man-made. Frequent flooding, intensified by rising seas, threatens to erode the very foundation of Charleston's grandeur. Tourists, drawn by its reputation, flood the streets, bringing both economic vitality and the relentless pressure of overcrowding. For locals, the question of preservation becomes ever more urgent as the delicate balance between tradition and progress teeters on the edge. Charleston's allure is undeniable, but her secrets run deep. To walk these storied streets is to glimpse a city in perpetual negotiation with its past, its future, and the inexorable tide that shapes its destiny. Greenville has reimagined itself from a quiet mill town into a vibrant urban gem, where riverside parks and a flourishing downtown invite both locals and newcomers to linger. The Reedy River's gentle cascade through Falls Park is a sight that inspires awe, a symbol of renewal at the heart of the city's transformation. Boutique shops, farm-to-table eateries, and lively festivals breathe energy into once sleepy streets. But with revitalization comes the risk of losing what makes Greenville unique. The pace of development accelerates, and familiar landmarks give way to new construction. Longtime residents watch as the city's character shifts, replaced in part by a polished veneer that sometimes feels at odds with its history. The very vibrancy that draws people here is also the force that threatens to erase the authentic spirit of community. In Greenville, the promise of progress walks hand in hand with the specter of change. The city's future hangs in the balance, shaped by those who love its past and those who dream of what it might become. Wilmington, perched between the Cape Fear River and the Atlantic, sparkles with coastal vitality. Its Riverwalk, alive with music and laughter, offers panoramic views of ships gliding by at sunset. The city's sandy beaches beckon surfers and sunseekers alike, while historic homes and movie studios tell tales of a rich and varied history. But paradise here is tempered by vulnerability. Each hurricane season, Wilmington braces itself, sandbags stacked and nerves taut as storms threaten to reshape the coast. Infrastructure, strained by waves of new arrivals, creaks under the pressure. Roads, schools, and utilities all bearing the weight of growth. Beneath the festive surface, a community wrestles with the demands of resilience and adaptation. Wilmington is a place where beauty and danger coexist, where hope is as enduring as the tides. For those who choose to stay, each day is a testament to perseverance in the face of nature's might and the ever-present call of the sea. Raleigh stands at the forefront of innovation, its skyline rising in tandem with the ambitions of a burgeoning tech industry. Lush parks and leafy neighborhoods offer respite from the urban rush, creating a delicate harmony between progress and tranquility. Young professionals flock to the city's startups and research centers, drawn by opportunity and a sense of limitless potential. Yet Raleigh's meteoric rise is not without consequence. Traffic snarls along once quiet thoroughfares, and the search for affordable housing grows more desperate with each passing season. New developments spring up overnight, but keeping pace with demand has proven elusive. For many, the dream of a fresh start is shadowed by the realities of congestion and competition. In Raleigh, the promise of tomorrow is palpable, but so too are the challenges of today. The city's future depends on its ability to balance relentless growth with the quiet needs of those who call it home. Myrtle Beach thrums with energy, its iconic boardwalk alive with laughter, neon lights, and the scent of salt in the air. Miles of golden sand stretch along the Grand Strand, inviting vacationers to revel in the sun and surf. Golf courses, amusement parks, and seafood shacks create a festive tapestry, drawing visitors from across the nation. Yet, beneath the surface, the city contends with the rhythms of impermanence. Seasonal crowds ebb and flow, transforming Myrtle Beach from a bustling playground into a quieter, more contemplative place. The transient nature of tourism shapes local life, making stability elusive for many who depend on the highs and lows of the visitor tide. For those seeking a permanent home, Myrtle Beach is a place of contrasts, where joy is abundant, but so too are the uncertainties of a life lived by the seasons. The true heart of the city reveals itself in the quieter moments, long after the tourists have gone. Durham pulses with the energy of reinvention. Once defined by tobacco warehouses, the city now thrives on the ingenuity of its universities, tech startups, and, its celebrated culinary scene. Craft breweries and eclectic eateries line the streets, and the air just buzzes with a sense of possibility. Here, history and innovation collide in a vibrant, ever-evolving dance. But the tides of change have not lifted all boats equally. As investment pours in, neighborhoods transform, and the cost of living climbs ever higher. Longtime residents face the painful realities of gentrification, their roots threatened by forces beyond their control. The city's newfound prosperity brings both opportunity and displacement, a complex legacy in the making. Durham's story is one of both promise and paradox, where the future is bright, but not without shadows. It is a reminder that progress, however welcome, often comes at a price. Bluffton, nestled amid tidal creeks and ancient oaks, offers a vision of the Lowcountry untouched by time. The gentle sway of marsh grasses and the hush of the river at dawn evoke a sense of peace found nowhere else. Artists and retirees alike are drawn to its quiet beauty, enchanted by the slow rhythm of Bluffton's days. Yet, the secret is out, and with it comes the threat of overdevelopment. New subdivisions and golf resorts encroach upon landscapes once wild and free. The delicate ecosystems of marsh and river bend under the strain, their future uncertain as human ambition presses in. Environmental concerns mount, even as the town's allure grows ever stronger. Bluffton's challenge is clear: to welcome new neighbors without losing the fragile harmony between nature and community. The fate of the Lowcountry hangs in the balance, shaped by the choices made in this moment of transformation. High in the Appalachian foothills, Boone is a place where mountain serenity meets the vibrant pulse of student life. The town's cool breezes and sweeping vistas offer a respite from summer's heat, while Appalachian State University infuses the community with youthful energy and ambition. Festivals, farmers markets, and hiking trails create a tapestry of adventure and discovery. But Boone's unique blend of tranquility and dynamism comes with its own set of challenges. The population swells and contracts with the academic calendar, straining local resources and reshaping the rhythm of daily life. Housing grows scarce during peak seasons, and the quiet of the mountains is often disrupted by the buzz of change. For those who call Boone home, every season brings both promise and uncertainty. It is a place where the past and future converge, shaped by the enduring spirit of the mountains and the restless heart of its people. Just across the Cooper River from Charleston, Mount Pleasant beckons with tree-lined neighborhoods, top-rated schools, and a sense of family-friendly calm. Its parks and greenways invite outdoor enthusiasts to explore, while the proximity to historic Charleston offers culture and excitement just minutes away. For many, it is the ideal blend of comfort and convenience. But such desirability comes at a cost. Real estate prices here have soared, placing homeownership out of reach for many. The once sleepy town now grapples with congestion as new developments and steady traffic strain its infrastructure. The promise of peaceful living is tempered by the realities of growth and the challenges of keeping pace. Mount Pleasant stands as a microcosm of the broader Carolina story, a place of beauty and opportunity, but not without its burdens. The choices made here will shape the community's future for generations to come. As the sun sets over Carolina's hills and harbors, the stories of these towns linger in the quiet moments, echoes of promise, struggle, and hope. Beauty may be the first thing that draws us in, but it is only by delving deeper that we discover the true heart of a place. Every community, no matter how inviting, holds mysteries and challenges beneath its surface. In the rush to find the perfect home, it is easy to be captivated by scenes of mountain majesty or the gentle curve of a tidal creek. Yet, the decisions we make, the lives we touch, and the landscapes we shape all leave their mark on these beloved towns. With each new arrival comes an opportunity and a responsibility to honor the stories already written in the land. So, as you dream of new beginnings in the Carolinas, remember, every beautiful place has its secrets. Let curiosity guide you, and may your journey be one of both wonder and wisdom, exploring not just the vistas, but the truths that lie beneath.